Welcome back to part 2 of this lesson. You'll see I have the workspace cleaned up, and I have the one dish for the steamed chicken with Chinese mushrooms and sausage here, and the white meat chicken which we've cut up for a stir fry. I'm going to show you the seasonings that I use in this steamed dish. First, we have maybe 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce. I'll squirt in about maybe a teaspoon of the pure sesame oil. I have the thin soy sauce. I happen to use Kikkoman, but you can use any other brand. I'd say maybe 2 to 3 tablespoons of that. Teaspoon of salt. Keeping in mind that the other ingredients also have salt in them. And then you add dry cornstarch. And what this is going to do is this is going to cause yours about a tablespoon or 2. Now when you mix this up, what's going to happen is the dry cornstarch is going to gel with the seasonings, and it'll stick to the chicken and cause it to have like a nice smooth texture after this dish is steamed. And when you steam this for 20 minutes, 20 to 25 minutes, the chicken will be done, and then you'll also have a nice flavorful juice at the bottom of the dish that you can use to spoon over the rice. And if you want to add a little bit of coloring, you can use the thick soy sauce, maybe a half a teaspoon, and that'll give it a nice rich color also. And there you have it. That's all the seasoning you need for that dish. I'm going to wash off my hand. And this is all you have to do to steam this up. Just turn the mixture over. And put that in your covered steamer to steam. Now, let's go on to this process that one of the viewers talked about, velvetizing the chicken. Some people use the egg. You see, I took a little trick. I just clipped this egg because I'm only going to use the egg white. And you put a little bit of the egg white in there depending on how much chicken you have. I just use a touch. Then again, dry cornstarch. 1 rounded tablespoon. And some sesame oil. Touch of sesame oil. And then you mix this together. And it'll have a coating on your chicken. And as we talked about before, discussed, if you get your wok red hot, white hot, whatever, until it's smoking, and then you add the oil. And you don't want the oil to get real hot. As soon as you put the oil in there, you add this chicken, and you just stir fry it around, and you remove it from the wok before you stir fry. And then when you're adding your seasonings and your cornstarch to your dish that you're stir frying, you add the chicken in at the last moment, and it keeps that smooth texture. So there you have it. 1 chicken, and we're going to make 2 dishes with it. And this chicken was, if you find them on sale, you pay like $4 for the chicken, so you've made 2 dishes. I hope you've enjoyed this lesson, and I'll show you the finished product